but I don't want to stay in the middle. Like you a little, don't want no little. I'm gonna just say it back, won't say it out.
So I listened to every song by NewJeans, and in this video I'm ranking them from worst to best. I've decided to leave out any demos, leaks, features, or remixes, so that only leaves me with 20 songs to rank from their official catalog. Let's get into it. I don't know what it is about this song that just feels so dated, not in like an endearing way, but like an aged way. I feel like the only redeeming quality of this song is that 7-chord cadence that a lot of K-pop songs use, but that's about it. I don't really see how anyone can take this song very seriously, which I guess kind of makes sense. It's not really a NewJeans song, it's more of just a soundtrack song. I still remember my best friend from middle school tried so hard to get me to download League of Legends, and eventually I caved into it. So I booted up the game, and of course League of Legends has the steepest learning curve of any game, and as he was teaching me how to play the game, of course we were losing, and he got so mad at me that he just left the call. And I feel like for that reason alone, this song deserves to be this low on this list. I feel like this song is just an underdeveloped scrap. I don't know, it just seems kind of underwhelming, and those TikTok vocal ad-libs don't really help its case.
Coca-Cola 맛있다. Coca-Cola 맛있다. See you looking catchy. Here's a cola.
This to me just feels like a glorified Coke advertisement. I kind of like how busy the beat underlying is, but other than that, it doesn't really have that much going for it. I actually really like the melody and the slow, sensual, laid-back 90s R&B groove to this one, but at 36 seconds it just feels like another scrap demo and just like an idea that was left in the DAW but never fully fleshed out on the EP. But for a filler little idea, it's pretty cool. I really like the liquid wobbly bass that you hear throughout the song. It's really stereotypical in a bunch of styles of electronic, dance, trance, and house tracks that you might hear similar to it, and it's actually used really effectively. I guess the only thing holding the song back would be the vocal delivery is not that exciting, but it gets the job done over this cool instrumentation. Maybe to some people this is kind of like the Beatles come together for NewJeans, but again, this just feels a little underwhelming to me, and it lacks any real exciting progression throughout the whole song. I mean it's alright. It's a cool little song about an avoidant relationship and setting boundaries and dodging unnecessary emotional and dodging any unnecessary.
Oh my fucking god!
One, two, three, four. Baby, got me looking so crazy. That's your body in a daydream.
I don't really get the hype surrounding the song. It feels like NewJeans is still trying to develop their own unique style, and since this was released earlier in their discography, I guess it makes sense that would be the case. It's just not as catchy to me as the other songs that are higher up on this list, but don't get me wrong, it's still a very good song. It just doesn't really stick to me and isn't as unique as the others. And if someone can get back to me and tell me what a chemical hype boy is, I'd really appreciate that. There's really great energy on this song, and I love that really dry marching band like snare that's used at breakneck speeds on this track. I feel like the production really carries this song. It's just so simple and effective and catchy. NewJeans doing more of these trap type beats is something I feel like they could really tap into. Another thing that's great is that it's just an innocent song about baking grandma's cookies. I love the unexpected offbeat that this song starts with, and it tricks me every single time I listen to it. But the chorus of this song is really what sells it. It just comes in with these layered harmonies and sounds like the heavens are opening up. It's just so grand and it feels like a breath of fresh air. Also, if you've never seen this video breaking down this song, I highly recommend you check this out.
I'm super shy, but wait a minute while I make you mine,
What's so interesting to me is that there's a beat switch in the song every time we transition from the verse to the chorus, and that switch in the vibe of the beat matches exactly the themes of the lyrics. So you get this part about being super shy, and it has this jungle UK garage feel to it. And suddenly there's this left hook where we just get this burst of confidence. This is during the bridge and the verse of the song where we switch to this Jersey Club beat. I don't know why, but I feel like my only nitpick with this song is that I don't really like the vocal delivery of this part. It just makes me cringe a little bit, and I can't really put my finger on why. Maybe it's just the contrast between the soft timbre of her voice and the booming rhythms. I'm not sure. This is pretty much the only true and blue ballad that NewJeans has ever written, or at least it's the most compelling one. And it landed this high on the list despite being from a soundtrack. I just love how they take their sweet time on the dominant 7th chords
leading up to the final lines in the chorus,
and they just add that much more payoff to the song. But yeah, it's just that sweet. I just love the production on this song. You just have these super bouncy, slow attack synths in the intro, and probably my favorite part of the song are these pitch bent pianos, and they add this super wonky flavor that's just so unique to this production. Okay, so this is sort of the banger territory that we're entering, and it's interesting because it's just about this messy relationship / cheating that's going on. But I feel like this is NewJeans at their strongest when it comes to that Jersey Club, Baltimore Club feel, and they're stronger than ever on this song. It's one of their most popular, and it's not hard to understand why. I may have a little bias towards later NewJeans output, but I feel like they really just improved their sound over time. And what I love about NewJeans is that they're not afraid to switch up their style, even if it means pulling from older eras of music, and that's heavily emphasized in this song. There's just a really heavy late 90s, early 2000s Pharrell Neptunes vibe on this one. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Pharrell actually worked on the song, and that's probably due to these funky Nile Rodgers rhythm guitar passages that we hear in the background, and we have these very spacey, stabby synths on this one. It's just a really great, super dry snare that cuts out immediately that I absolutely love. And once the chorus hits and that falsetto comes in, we're just floating in the song. And it's just a really sweet song about forgetting all your worries and where you are when you're with someone. This one grooves so hard, and it's thanks to that heavy New Jack Swing influence on the production. I think the strongest production features just after the drums would have to be the use of the vocal chops that create this driving rhythm that propels the song forward. The perks are just so, despite the perks being so rounded, they pop so heavily in the mix, and I think that just adds to the genius of the song. For me personally, this is the catchiest melody/groove combo that NewJeans has ever written. I just love the little Congo bells that pan so aggressively from left to right, but never overwhelm the mix. I think they add so much texture and character to the song, and it just feels like a victory lap, relishing the freedom of removing someone toxic out of your life.
Stay in the middle, like you're a little. Don't want no riddle. Might just say it back up.
This is probably the closest I'll ever get to crying to a NewJeans song. And what's even more impressive to me is that it's one of those Jersey club type beats from the kick drum pattern. So really it's just the emotional weight of the song that puts this at my #1 spot. And I'm just really surprised at the emotional potency of the song. NewJeans does a really great job just explaining basically what a situationship feels like. It's that feeling of longing where you just want an answer. Basically they're just sick and tired of playing this halfsies game and being stuck in the middle and in between. And both parties obviously just want the same thing, and it could all just be so simple if someone just said yes. It's another great example of the snare drum just punching right through the mix as well. I'm not sure if it's from the chord progression, but it feels like the song just never resolves. Like it's this endless loop that never comes home, the home chord. So we're constantly just building tension upon tension, and we have this very linear progression without any resolution, without any finality to it. And yeah, that's why it's my #1 spot. Thanks for watching, and let me know if there's an artist that you want me to cover next. And please subscribe if you want Frank Ocean to come back from the dead. Please.